Nigeria have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions, and likes to hit it hard and nice and early. That's a horrible combination for any defence that's trying to deal with him, I can tell you that.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Into the channel. Oh, that's neat. Lovely, now then. And that has been clubbed away. Osimhen. Zaidu Sanusi. Zaidu. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Ndidi. And he's had a shot! Serves up across. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, it's come loose. Lamina. Over to the left. Great ball if he can get there. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Osimhen. Iwobi. Bassi. And it's Sanusi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Can he deliver? Plays it across. Goes for a shot! And here's Chukwueze. And he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Indeed, he clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. Iwobi. Decent chance! They score!
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Nigeria make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Ndidi. That's really well manoeuvred. That is a great pick out. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. 2, and we've barely begun here.
Ndidi really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Aubameyang. Does really well to win the ball there. Chukwueze. Chukwueze. Nice physical challenge. Moved on forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Zaidu Sanusi. Bassi. Played towards the front line. Bruno Ekwel-Manga. And the keeper's got it again. Apindangoy. Looks to the other side. Iwobi. And here's Osimhen. Chukwueze. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Iwobi. And the counter is on. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Bruno Ekwel-Manga cuts it out. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Played out to the right. Now it's a... And Aubameyang! Oh, that is rather wayward.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
And he has been fouled there. Gets it away. Lovely feet. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Zaidu. Nigeria have got themselves in front very early here. And it's Lamina. Aimed in towards the chance for a shot! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Ndidi aimed forwards. Up in Dangoi, and he goes cross-field. Nigeria have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Ndidi. Osimhen. Spread out to the left. Smashing header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Very nicely done. Out to the left it goes. Ndidi wins the duel this time. Osimhen. Out towards the flank. Hit into the middle. Clears it away. Osimhen. Chukwueze. Iwobi. Great work on the overlap. Cleared away. Out to the right. Chukwueze. Chukwueze played out towards the right wing. And it's played forward. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Forward it goes. Chukwueze. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Up in Dangoi. Oh, sweet feet. Looking for a decent ball in.
And the keeper has it. Ndidi.
Moved on forwards. Oh, played through for the wide man. Gets a foot in here. Chukwueze. Chukwueze forwards and with intent. Ajayi.
Ndidi.
And here's Osimhen. Ball's played through. Now here's shot at goal! Fair effort, he reacted well.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Bruno Equelmanga, aim forwards. Oh, some tackle that. They get a throw in. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, it's played into the air. Goes for the header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Aubameyang may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
Ndidi.
And it's played forward. And it's Iwobi. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's trying the shot. It's a mighty effort! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's heaved it away. And that has put paid to that.
Chukwueze.
Ndidi, oh, good spread. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that probably deserved better.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
That's really well manoeuvred. That's going to go a long way.
It's Lamina. And here's Aubameyang. Shoots!
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
And that has been cleared. Ndidi. Iwobi. It's an inviting looking ball that. Cuts out the pass.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ajayi. And here's Chukwueze. Played out to the right. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Aubameyang has crossed into the middle. Sanusi tries to clear. Now that's well seen too. That has been cut short. Moved on forwards.
Shot, surely! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Succumbs to the pressure. Ndidi, who's set up one goal so far. Chukwueze. Nice control.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Apindangoy. Bruno Ekwelmanga, forwards and with intent. Lamina. Spread out to the left. Ajayi. Iwobi. And it's played forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Strong running down that left flank. In it comes. Danger averted for now. It will be. Oh, can he get onto this? Bruno Equelmanga makes the interception. Now it's Osimhen. Iwobi. Nigeria heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Great defending, strong and determined. Apindangoi. That's a good run down the left. That's a throw. Chukwueze. Ndidi. That's good play. Crosses it. Oh, what a climb! Oh, they could be... And again! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Three-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Lemina. Decent progress down the left. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Tries to get it clear. Lemina. Aim forwards. Osimhen. Thinks one through, neatly clipped into space. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Moved on forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bassi forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Ndidi. Nigeria being made to look sloppy in possession here. And here's Osimhen! Great football, shot and save. With the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Bruno Aquilmanga. Lamina. Bruno Aquilmanga. Aim forwards. Bassi forwards and with intent. Ndidi shifted upfield. Chukwueze. And one more try! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And it's Aubameyang. Can he latch on to this? Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Ajayi. Bassi. Iwobi. Bassi. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's been given away. Osimhen. Oh, tries a shot! And it's half-time here. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might go even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Nigeria are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Lamina. And they win it back again. Moved on forwards. Iwobi. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen played out to the left flank. Flings it across. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's played forward.
Ndidi. Chukwueze, gently done. He is through here. Lofted. Can he finish? And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Lamina. Done delicately. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Apindangoi. Bruno Aquilmanga. Lamina. Lamina shifted upfield. And he's had a shot! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Moved on forwards. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's there to get it away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And Ndidi does really well to win the ball there. Lamina. Showing good feet. Now it's Lamina. Defending of the desperate variety. Over to the left. Oh, such a clever touch. Ndidi. Iwobi. Ndidi. Iwobi has found the net here, of course. Driven forward. Nice interception, well timed. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Out to the left it goes. And back to the keeper they go. Ajayi. Bassi. Sanusi forwards and with intent. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Crunching tackle. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Osimhen have it back and can go again. Now it's Aubameyang. Zaidu Sanusi. Aim forwards. And here's Osimhen. Chukwueze. That'll be a corner. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Ndidi. Is there any support? He might not need it. And that was very necessary. And here's Chukwueze. Chance to deliver. And that has been cleared. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. And the shot!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Aubameyang. Played towards the other side. Ndidi wins the duel this time. Bassi shifted upfield. And here's Osimhen. And he's managed to get free. Big chance! It's in! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
It's become a case of men against boys. Lamina. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
And it's played forward. Now it's Aubameyang. Lamina, forwards and with intent. And the finish! It's there! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Ndidi. Ajayi. That's really well manoeuvred. Lamina looks to the other side. Moved on forwards. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Aubameyang really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Referee's given a throw. Iwobi is the guilty party there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And that's aimed in. A header! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. Now it's Osimhen. Zaidu Sanusi. Sanusi forwards and with intent. Defending of the desperate variety. And now the breakaway. Well read, nice interception. Ajayi. Iwobi. Bassi aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries to dink it through. Tries to get it clear. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Played in. And he's there to clear it. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Lamina. Lamina. That's a throw. Lamina. That is lovely. There's the shot! Up he goes! And it's hoisted clear. And that's been repelled. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Lemina. And it's Aubameyang. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Bassi, gently done. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Could be... oh, shooting chance! He's kept it out just.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And that has been cleared. Great chance! Ndidi gets rid without sophistication. It's run loose here. And here's Aubameyang! He has done it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Aubameyang demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It'll be a throw-in. Chukwueze. Ndidi. Chukwueze. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Apindangoi. Ajayi. Aim forwards. Iwobi, gently done. That's really well cleared. And it's Lemina. Now it's Osimhen. Chukwueze. Into the last quarter of an hour. Bassi. Ajayi. Has a look and plays it forward. Bruno Ekwelmanga gets good distance on it. And claimed it back swiftly. Ajayi. Iwobi. Zaidu Sanusi. Iwobi. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Moved on forwards, and he cuts out the supply. Played back in, spread out to the left. Chukwueze, and it's played forward. Aubameyang. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Aubameyang. And the shot! It's a goal!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Does really well to win the ball there. Ooh, a delicate chip through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Zaidu. Lamina.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Ajayi. And it's gone back to the keeper. Bassi. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's lofted through here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Aubameyang. Can he finish? And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Ndidi. And here's Chukwueze. Wins the duel this time.
Nigeria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Spread out to the left. No, it's not getting there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bassi. Into the last 5 minutes. I think we're just about done here. Up towards the front line. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Apindangoi. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, that's nice.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Ndidi. Ndidi.
Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. Moved on forwards.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, terrible pass. Zaidu Sanusi. Bassi, aim forwards.
Nigeria can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now. Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Calmly anticipates. He can get that clear. Good play on the left-hand side here. Chukwueze. Lobbed in behind. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Lamina. Bruno Ekwelmanga, and he goes cross-field. Muscular approach does pay off here. Chukwueze. Real chance! Oh, that's a waste. Two minutes to be added on. Ajayi, Ndidi, Zaidu Sanusi. And here's Osimhen. Chukwueze. Chukwueze. And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely bit of skill. So who's he picking out? Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that will be the final act. Nigeria proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Nigeria really were always favourites to start with, and try as they might, you always knew that their opponents were only going to emerge with little more than their pride intact.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today,